Hello everyone, this is Jit sir and welcome to my channel. See, today we are going to see a very interesting chapter of 12th standard chemistry, that is halogen derivatives. So before knowing that, we should know what is meant by halogen derivatives and what is the importance and why it is essential in our study. Okay, so let's start with the halogen derivatives. So halogen derivatives means what? Halogen derivatives. Halogen derivatives means what? Oh, any alkane. Okay, any alkane or aliphatic or aromatic compound having hydrogen in it. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to remove one hydrogen atom or hydrogen atom and adding the halogen atom. This results to halogen derivative. Halogen derivatives. Okay, this results in halogen derivative. That means when one or more hydrogen atom of an aliphatic or aromatic compounds are replaced by corresponding number of halogen atom, then it is said to be halogen derivatives of alkane. So what is meant by halogen derivatives of alkane? When one or more hydrogen atom of alkane or aliphatic or aromatic compound are replaced by corresponding number of halogen atoms, then it is called as a halogen derivatives of aliphatic or aromatic compound. See, on the basis of the which type of hydrocarbon that halogen atom is attached. Okay, so halogen derivatives are classified into different types, that is haloalkane. Okay, haloalkane. Number 2, haloalkene. See, here A-Ne and here is E-Ne. It is a singly bonded hydrocarbon. It is a double bonded hydrocarbon. Number 3, that is haloalkyne. Here Y-Ne, that means triple bonded. Okay, triple bonded compounds are there. And 4th one is haloarenes. Haloarenes, in which what? Cyclic compounds are there, benzene rings are there. Okay, so like that we can distribute or classify the halogen derivatives into haloalkanes, haloalkene, haloalkyne, haloarenes. Okay, so one by one we are going to take today. So first of all we will start with the haloalkanes. So what are haloalkanes? Haloalkanes means what? Halogen atom and alkane. Means suppose one atom or one molecule of alkane. Okay, any alkane compound is here. Okay, in which what happened? H is here. So H is get removed out from the alkane and any halogen atom is get attached to that particular alkane. So we get alkyl halide. Means alkane, if any alkane is there, if we are removing one hydrogen atom, then it is converted into alkyl. Then alkyl is formed, and one halogen atom is attaching or combining with or bonding with alkyl, then alkyl halides are formed. So first of all, what are halogens? Halogens are nothing but the fluorine, bromine and iodine. These are the halogen atoms. Okay, so see, alkyl halides are formed. These are our haloalkanes. So haloalkanes are basically divided into two types, that is monohaloalkane and polyhaloalkane. Monohaloalkane and the polyhaloalkane. Mono means what? One, only one hydrogen atom, and poly is means more than one hydrogen atom. So it may be di, tri or tetra. Okay, 4 is tetra. So one by one we are going to see what is monohaloalkenes and what are polyhaloalkenes. Okay, let's start with the monohaloalkenes. See, here is the monohaloalkenes. Mono means what? Mono means one. Mono means one. So what is the definition of monohaloalkenes? When one hydrogen atom of alkane, is get replaced by only one halogen atom, then monohalogen derivatives are formed. Are formed. So here we are taking any alkane, the aliphatic group or aromatic group. So R is the aliphatic group. One hydrogen is here. Okay, it, what is happening here? One hydrogen atom is we are removing and we are adding only one halogen atom. So what we are getting here? R bond X plus HX. Okay, R bond X. Okay, R bond X we are getting, that is alkyl halide. So monohaloalkanes are also called as a alkyl halides. Okay, so monohaloalkanes means what? CH4. We are considering an example, that is CH4. CH4 means what? Methane. Methane is a alkane. Okay, methane is a alkane. Okay, singly bonded. When it get reacts with Cl2. Okay, Cl2. Cl bond Cl. Okay, what will happen? It gives, in the presence of UV rays. Okay, UV rays. UV rays, that is also called as a diffuse sunlight. We can use it. So what will happen here? One hydrogen atom get removed. Okay, and it will combine with chlorine and form HCl, that is hydrochloric acid, and remaining that chlorine will take place of a hydrogen and it form CH3Cl, also known as methyl chloride. Methyl chloride here forming. So we are getting a monohaloalkane, that is methyl chloride we are getting. So monohaloalkanes are further divided into three types, that is primary alkyl halide. Monohaloalkanes are also called as alkyl halide. Okay, monohaloalkanes are also called as alkyl halides. Okay, here it is distributed into primary alkyl halide. Okay, second one is secondary alkyl halide. Third one is tertiary alkyl halide. So how it is distributed? Firstly, primary alkyl halide. Primary alkyl halide means what? The halogen group goes and attached to that carbon atom which is attached to only single carbon atom. Okay, if any carbon atom is attached to a single carbon atom, then it is said to be a primary carbon atom, and halogen atom goes and attached to that primary carbon atom, then we can say primary alkyl halides are formed. Okay, these are called as the primary alkyl halides. Now second one is secondary alkyl halides. Secondary alkyl halides means when, see, we can see here CH3 and X. So here X, that is halogen group, is attached to that carbon atom which is already attached to two carbon atom. So if carbon atom is attached to the two carbon atom, then it is said as a secondary carbon atom. And this compound is called as a secondary alkyl halide. Because halogen atom goes and attached to that carbon atom which is already attached with the two carbon atom. Third one is what? Tertiary. Tertiary means what? CH3 bond CH3 and here X is attached. Means halogen atom is attached to that carbon atom which already attached with the 3 carbon atom. Okay, so already attached with the 3 carbon atom, that means it is tertiary carbon, and with the tertiary carbon halogen is goes and attached to it. So that means it is a tertiary alkyl halide. So on the basis of which carbon atom halogen atom get attached, we can classify haloalkane, monohaloalkanes into primary, secondary and tertiary alkyl halogenation or halogen derivatives of alkane or aliphatic compound or aromatic compound. It is a continuous process. So while forming alkanes, what will happen here? In the monohaloalkanes we already have seen monohaloalkane, that is monohalogen derivatives. Now what we have to do, we have to see dihalogen derivatives. Dihalogen derivatives of alkane, derivatives of alkane, also known as dihaloalkane, dihaloalkane, dihaloalkane. So dihaloalkanes means here are, okay, carbon is attached with the two halogen atom. Carbon will attach with the two halogen atom, that is called as a dihalogen or dihaloalkanes. That means when two hydrogen of any aliphatic or aromatic compound removed out or take place by replaced by two halogen atoms, then it is called as a dihalogen derivatives of alkane. Dihalogen derivatives of alkane. In the last example we had seen CH3Cl is there. Again it is combined with Cl2. What we get? One hydrogen atom will get removed, HCl will form, and we are getting CH2Cl2. CH2Cl2, that is dichloromethane. Again it undergoes the same reaction, chlorination. Chlorine is added to here, CHCl3 will form. CHCl3 form, and this is called as a trihaloalkane. Trihaloalkane. It is said as trihaloalkane. Again that carbon undergoes the chlorination reaction. What we are getting? See here, it is also known as a chloroform. Okay, it's also known as haloform. Okay, we are taking here chlorine, that's why Cl3 we are getting, that means chloroform is here. If you take Br, then it becomes bromoform. If you are taking iodine, then it will form iodoform. So here CH will be removed out. What we are getting? CCl4, carbon tetrachloride. Carbon tetrachloride we are getting here. So this is the all about of monohalogenation, dihalogenation, trihalogenation, and fourth one is tetrahalogenation. Tetrahaloalkane. Okay. So here we had seen the monohaloalkanes, dihaloalkanes, trihaloalkanes and tetrahaloalkanes. Now we are going to see, so what are the haloalkanes? Already we have seen haloalkane. Haloalkane means what? The halogen atom is attached with the singly bonded carbon atom. Okay. Second one is what? Haloalkene. Haloalkene means what? It is halogen atom is attached with the doubly bonded carbon atom. Here we are taking CH2 double bond, CH double bond, CH2 bond X. Okay, it is also known as haloalkenes. Okay. Then number 3. Here we can take allylic halides. Allylic halides are here. We can give name to it. Allylic halides. Haloalkanes are different. CH2 double bond CH bond X. This is known as a haloalkenes. CH2 double bond CH single bond CH2 X, that is halogen atom, is attached to the carbon atom sp3 hybridized carbon atom. sp3 hybridized carbon atom, which is directly attached to the W bonded carbon carbon atom. Okay, here halogen atom is goes and attached to sp2 hybridized carbon atom, which is attached with halogen atom attached to sp2 carbon atom, forming double bond in it. Okay, so that are haloalkenes. It is called as a allylic halides. There is a difference. Which difference? It is a sp3 hybridized carbon atom and it is sp2 hybridized carbon atom. Okay, that is the difference between it. Now this is one third one. Now fourth one we are going to see, that is benzylic acid. Benzylic halide. Benzylic halides means what? Here carbon is there, right? Carbon is there. When benzene ring is here. When benzene ring is attached with the carbon, and that carbon is attached with the any halogen atom. Carbon is attached with any halogen atom, then it is said to be a benzylic halide. Benzylic halide. Benzylic halide when it is the benzene ring is attached with firstly carbon, and that carbon is attached with the halogen, or halogen attached with that carbon atom which is connected to or bonded to the benzene ring. So this is called as the benzylic halide. Okay. Now these haloalkenes are also called as vinylic acid. Halide. Vinylic halides. Vinylic halides. Okay. See, remember and listen each and every points, as it is very important for our scoring. Okay. If you understand each and every reaction of each and every part of the haloalkanes, then this chapter will be become easy. Okay, so next chapters will become easy as they are based on that chapter. That's why we are taking first chapter up to standard as a halogen derivatives. Okay, so next is arylic halide. Arylic halide means what? Directly halogen atom. Okay, halogen atom is directly attached to the benzene ring. Directly attached to the benzene ring. Halogen atom is directly attached to the benzene ring. Then we can say it is the arylic halide. And last one, that is haloalkyne. Haloalkyne. YNE. Okay, haloalkynes means what? Take any alkyne, CH triple bond, C, okay, and X. CH triple bond C and X, that is called as a haloalkane. That means halogen atom goes and attached to that carbon atom which is connected to the another carbon atom with the triple bond. Here is a triple bond. That's why it is called as a haloalkynes. So these are types of halogen derivatives. Okay, by which halogen derivatives, how the halogen derivatives are formed in a different manner. Okay, so now this is all about the halogen derivatives and the types of halogen derivatives. Okay, so let's see how the halogen derivatives are named. Means nomenclature of halogen derivatives or haloalkanes or halogen derivatives. First is, we have a compound, okay, CH3 bond CH2 bond CH2 bond CH2 bond X, इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Cl लेते हैं यहाँ पे, ठीक है? Instead of X we are taking Cl. Second one is CH3 CH2 CH CH3. Here chlorine is attached. And third one is CH3 bond C double bond single bond CH3 CH3 and here Cl. Okay, now we have to give name to this organic compounds. Okay, nomenclature में हमने we have two system, that is common system, and second one is IUPAC system. IUPAC system. IUPAC system, it is an international union of pure and applied chemistry. CH3, CH2, 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 CH. How many carbons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbons are there. Okay, here 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons are here. Here 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons are here. Means in all the reactions or all the compounds, how many carbons are there? 4 carbons. 4 carbons. Parent alkene is what? Butane. Okay, parent alkene क्या है चारों का? Butane. ठीक है. अब now what we have to take? Select the longest chain. Okay, first of all we are giving name, that is common name. The common name of this compound, that is, how many carbons are? Butane. Okay, how many carbons are there? 4 carbons are there. So one hydrogen is removed and one hydrogen is comes here. So if you remove one hydrogen atom, then what will happen? Butane is converted into butyl. Butane will convert into butyl, and chlorine is there. That's why it is known as butyl chloride. Butyl chloride. It is a common name here. Butyl alkyl group is comes first, and halogen group come next to the alkyl group. Now IUPAC name. IUPAC name क्या है इसका? क्या हो सकता है? Okay, some rules are there that we have to follow, and then on the basis of it we can give the name to the particular compound. So select the longest chain containing halogen atom. Select the longest chain containing that halogen group or halogen atom. Okay. Second is give number to the organic compound or chain. Okay. As like the halogen atom attach carbon get lowest number. If you start from here 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So halogen containing carbon atom get number 4. Okay. And if you start from here 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is less. So rules, what is the rule is saying? If number as like the halogen atom attached to that carbon atom get lowest number. So what we have to do? We have to numbering from here only. Okay. So which carbon atom is attached with the chlorine, or chlorine is attached with the which carbon atom? That is first. So 1 is here, first carbon atom. Okay. So 1, which halogen atom is attached to it? Chloro. Chlorine is here, so we have to take suffix as a chloro, as we are taking halo, then derivative as a halo alkane. Okay, halo alkane we are taking, so what we have to do? Halo. Instead of halo, we have to take chloro, and how many carbons are remain? 1, 2, 3, 4. So butane is a parent organic compound or hydrocarbon, so we can give chlorobutane. 1-chlorobutane is the name of that compound. 1-chlorobutane is the name of that particular compound. Okay, understood? Now this one. So common name is, firstly we will take the common name of it. How many carbons are there? 4 carbons are there. Okay, so butyl, 1 chlorine, but chlorine is attached to second carbon atom. We can say secondary butyl chloride. Here we can give primary butyl chloride, or we can give name, that is butyl chloride. As it is a straight chain, we can give N butyl chloride. Here is a chlorine, secondary butyl chloride we are giving name as a common name. We can give isobutyl chloride also. Now IUPAC name of it. What is the rule say? Select the longest chain containing halogen atom. Select the longest chain. Okay, selected. How many carbons are there? 4. 4 means butyl. Butane is a parent alkane. Butane is a parent alkane. So already I have given name there. So carbon is attached to this carbon. Sorry, chlorine is attached to this carbon atom. And second one is said that number as like the halogen containing carbon atom gets the lowest number. So if we start from here 1 2 3 4, but if he is getting, the carbon is getting 3. If we start from here 1 2 3 4, so it is getting 2. So we are taking from right to left. Second number carbon having halogen group, so 2 hyphen chlorobutane. 2-chlorobutane, it is the name of this compound. 2-chlorobutane is the name of this compound, right? Now this compound, we know that how many carbons are there? 1 2 3 4. In a common name we can say what is it? Is a tertiary butyl halide. Tertiary butyl halide, okay, or neobutyl chloride. Halide की जगह हम क्या सर, instead of halide we can take chloride. Tertiary butyl chloride. And IUPAC name of it is, see, select the longest chain. We have to take continuous chain. Okay, we can take this one also, we can take this one also, we can take this one also, but the chain must contain maximum number of carbon atom. Longest chain containing halogen group. So here I am taking this straight line. How many carbons are there? 1 2 3. Okay, this one is also there, but we are not counting this carbon as it is a branch carbon. So 3 carbon are there, that means propane as a parent alkane. Propane, chlorine is attached to this carbon atom. Okay, count from here and count from here, both sides. 1 2 3, 1 2 3. So no matter. So 3 is here. Which atom is attached? Chloro. 3 chloropropane, but here one group is remain, that is methyl. So we have to give name to it also. So 3 chloro, comma, on which, 2 chloro, then on which carbon atom this methyl group is attached? Second. Okay, so 2 methyl propane. 2 methyl propane. So here, what is the name of it? 2 chloro, 2 methyl propane. Okay, so if bromine is there, then we should take bromine. Okay, if bromine is there, okay, if we are taking bromine, then we should take first what? 2 bromo, 2 chloropropane. Why? Because alphabetically Br, okay, bromine is come first. So while giving the names, consider alphabetical names also, as any halogen atom or any branch type of means any group which is attached to the carbon. If alphabetically it comes before, then we should give name first to that group, okay, particular group, and give name also. Okay, if it is connected with 2 and it is connected with 3, so we should take 2 bromo. If it is connected with 3 and it is connected with 2, then also we have to take this one, 3 bromo 2 chloropropane, 3 bromo 2 chloropropane. Okay, got it? So I hope you understand it well. This is all about the halogen derivatives. Also we have given name to it. In the next session we will see preparation of haloalkanes or haloarenes. Preparation of halogen derivatives of alkane and arene. So I hope you understand well. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe it. Also, if you have any doubt or any query or any suggestion, you can send message or you can comment also. So thank you.